Am I the asshole for not wanting to be around my best friend because she only makes time for her boyfriend? I 20F have been best friends with Emma, 20F for about 2 years. Coincidentally, she's also been dating her boyfriend David, 20M for almost that exact same amount of time. We met through a mutual friend and clicked instantly. She was my golden retriever to my black cat. We were inseparable, late night talks, spontaneous plans, constant texting, ride or die. From the beginning, I noticed she was very attached to David, but honestly, I didn't think much of it. I've been in relationships before where you're glued to each other and that felt normal. And to be clear, I genuinely don't think David is the problem. He's actually pretty respectful and seems supportive of her friendships. But over the past year, especially the last few months, her attachment has gone from cute to exhausting. Any excuse to see him she takes. He works 3 blue-collar jobs and has insanely long days, and no matter how tired he is, she'll rearrange everything to see him. Every conversation somehow circles back to David. Every hangout turns into, we need to stop and get something for him. She's cut our time short more than once because she needs to bring him lunch at work. Individually, these things sound sweet. Collectively, it feels like I'm constantly competing with him for basic friend time. Here, where it really started to hit me. For Emma's birthday this year, we planned a girls' beach day. David was originally invited, but when another guy friend had to cancel, David decided not to come so Emma could have uninterrupted girl time. Emma was totally fine with it, and even said she appreciated him giving her space. So clearly, he's not forcing this dynamic. Fast forward a few weeks later, Emma and I are hanging out, running errands together. Shockingly, one of those errands is buying David a gift. After barely an hour together, she suddenly cuts the hangout short because she saw on Snapchat that David was at the gym with his friends, and she wanted to surprise him. I asked if we could just hang out longer or go back to my place. Her response: well, I didn't see him yesterday, and we need to spend time together. That sentence has become her go-to excuse. I didn't see him yesterday. We need quality time. I'll see you another day. Even when we haven't seen each other in weeks. What really messes with my head is that she'll text me later saying how much she misses me and how we need to get together. But the moment I actually try to make plans, same excuse, every time. Another thing that's changed, I can't talk about guys with her anymore. She doesn't say anything outright, but the vibe completely shifts. It's like now that she has a man, talking about dating is off limits. She gets awkward, disengaged, almost judgmental, like that part of our friendship expired when she got serious. And here's the part that hurts the most. I've been there for her, fully. When she was struggling with work and family stuff, I dropped everything to support her emotionally. Late night calls, reassurance, listening to the same worries over and over. A few months ago when she thought David might propose, I went with her to get her ring size. I helped her pick ring styles. We talked about dresses. I hyped her up like a best friend should. For context, he is proposing over New Year's. Then not long ago, she casually told me she wants our other friend to be her maid of honor. I wanted to cry, not because I felt entitled to the title, but because I was exhausted. Being her friend suddenly felt one-sided, like I was always available for her milestones, emotions, and excitement, but she couldn't show up for me unless it fit around David's schedule. Since then I've pulled back, I've stopped calling, I've stopped initiating plans. She recently made a group chat saying she thinks David is proposing in a few days and wanted to let her girls know. No mention of the maid of honor choice. I haven't responded, and honestly I don't plan to. I'm not planning to confront her unless she asks, but if she does I'm not holding back anymore. I feel neglected, replaced, and emotionally drained. So, am I the asshole for not wanting to be around my best friend anymore, when it feels like there's no room for me in her life, unless her boyfriend comes first?